All right, it is Wednesday, December 10th at 7:38 a.m. All right, December 10th. Okay, Wednesday, shoulder day. Anyways, all right. Yeah, shoulder day. Last week I did 12s, 15s, and 17 and a halves. I'm gonna stick with that. Being that 17 and a halves was the highest I've gone to in basically the past 2 years. So, and I've rarely bumped up to it. So it's basically I'm gonna stick with that for the next like 2, maybe 3 months. Get this. Just so I can, again, you want to stay, once you bump up a level, stick with it for at least a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 months to where it gets easier and you can do extra reps on top of it and then bump up. And I highly recommend only bumping up anywhere between like 2.5 to 5 pounds each time, as everyone online says. Well, there's people that work out that are smart anyways. Let's get to it before I gotta take a piss again, and I just want to get over with because, I want to burn this jittery energy out of me. I got every morning. I'm just, on top of that, I'm taking prednisone, lower doses, but it's still any amount of prednisone in you always has you more nervous than normal. So, exercise, as you always see after I'm done with my exercise, and I show you my end result and how I am at the end of the exercise compared to the beginning of the exercise. I'm far less jittery and anxious and anxiety driven. So use exercise to peel back anxiety. It's fantastic. If that's all you use it for, hey, you get the benefits of the exercise as well, right? So, all right, let's do this before I jump out of my skin and run around for a while. All right, oh, you big bitch. Okay. I gotta clean these bottles out again, damn it. Okay. Let's fire this pig up right now. Traditional strength training. All right. Try to get it in the middle of the 2 mirrors so I can see on either side of the mirror then. Because you ever do like a rep right in the middle of the mirror, it looks stupid. You just don't want to do that. All right. And I'm getting a haircut today because I just can't stand longer hair. It's the long hair that lays in my forehead. Can't stand it. I don't know why. I just don't like hair touching my forehead. So, and haven't decided if I'm gonna shave this, but I probably will. I mean, being that it's like 0 degrees outside, this really, really, really helps with insulation, especially when you're anemic. But I don't know. Too much hair. All right, 12 pounders, then 15 pounders, and then the 17 and a halves. Okay, that says 4:04 time. This says 1:19 time, 5 active calories, and 99 beats. 97 beats. Okay, here we go. Put my oxygen in my phone there. Don't forget your potassium. Gotta drink your potassium for your firing of your muscle cells and just health in general. Let me see if I got you in my zone there. Let's see. Okay. All right. Wow, I am jittery as fuck today. Holy crap. Okay. I highly recommend working out if you're anxiety driven or you're buzzing at all. Really helps. Really, really, really unbelievably helps. Otherwise, it almost takes you all day to burn out the buzz, and sometimes you don't even fully burn it out. It's just all day long. You want to jump out of your skin, dance around. All right, again, 15 reps an arm, so 30, and then like 24, 25. Well, 24 to 26 reps, and then like around 20. So the 30, middle of 20, it's 30, 25, 20, which is 15, 12-ish, and 10 reps an arm. Each, the front delt, side delt, and then the rear delt. So front delt takes the longest because you're doing each individual, and it's okay. Shut up and work out. Here we go. It is colder than a mother in here too. It is really fucking cold in here. Oh. All right. Burr. I'm jittery and I'm cold, and I'm jittery because I'm cold. Okay. There we go. So 30 of these. Loose grip, straight arm, shoulders back, the normal. I lean back because of my back, so. $129 beats max. Perfect. I think that's what it was last week. 128 comes to mind, but it might have been 129. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. 15 pounders. And do oh man, I'm cold. 24-ish, give or take, reps. So 12 an arm, give or take. So, and doing the front delts also works your biceps. Because I always feel a little twinge, a little extra workout fatigue on my biceps the next day, you know. So, you know, because your bicep, you know, tendon runs up your shoulder and attaches up there, so you're working it mildly. It's not a full workout, but you can feel a little bit of an extra ache in your biceps the next day. So, which is fine. So, but you don't want to overwork the biceps, but this isn't overworking them really. I did last time I did almost 2 days ago, so. Oh. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Oh, so 24 of these bad boys. Damn, it is really fucking cold in here. Okay, yeah, we need something not, oh. Alright, I'm at 100 beats and dropping, 98 beats. Okay. Here we go, 24 of these bad boys. Oh, tailbone. Alright, there's 14. I'm gonna do itty bitty mild cheaters on this. I'm gonna swing it up a little harder and try to pull back on the downswing just so I can get that extra 10 in. Wow. 145 beats max. Good. Holy macaroni balls. All right. 17 and a halfers. These big bitches. Greasy ass things. All right. Plus, I'm going to get my iron checked tomorrow. So, like I said, the last few days, just because I feel like the oxygen's being squeezed in me, which usually tells me that my iron's low and I don't have enough iron in my body to carry that extra oxygen around in my system. So, all right, here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, these fuckers. So try to get at least 20 of these babies. 16 to 20. 8 to 10 reps an arm. We'll see. I'll probably do, like I said, like I did last time, do about 10, 12 if I can, slower. And then do the little bit faster, kind of cheater, swinging them up a little bit, but lowering them as slow as I can. That's where you benefit from it, is on the downswing. Okay. My heart drop a smidge here. I'm at 13:41 minutes, 65 active calories, and 103 beats. So, almost there. Almost quarter way through my exercise here, or my workout. All right. Wait till it hits at least 99. Definitely for the 17 and a halves, I want it to definitely get into the 90s. Because it's going to go higher. So, there we go, 98 beats, 99 beats. Remember, your heart goes down on the inhale, not on the exhale. All right, 98. $97. All right, here we go. 150 beats. Yeah, so that's good. I mean, we're definitely smacked the red line on that one. Alright, front's done. Sides now. Let's start with the 12s. Same thing. Do around 15. And then 12. And then 10. Okay. Let me grab the weights here and up here. Holy mother. I definitely need my oxygen checked. Holy crap. And even if it says it's better than last time, I rarely get over the line. Like my transferrin, how my body uses the iron is really good. It's just the amount of it in my system is always the shit. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping I'm above the line. Let's just put it that way. And even if I'm above the line, I'm not going to be much above the line, as I've seen in the past. So for at least 10 years, it's just like, no matter how much I try, I'm way below the line, right below the line, and then a smidge above the line. I've never been like in the normal range, you know, since I was healthy 25 years ago. Alright, I'm at 1943 minutes, 97 active calories, and 100 beats. Alright, so 15 of these bad boys. Same thing, I'll be able to more than likely do these without the cheater swing, so to speak. It's not really cheating, I'm just forcing them up a little faster. I'm not like, you know, like leaning into the swing or something to get it up there. So, alright. Here we go. Side delt. Ah, you tailbone bastard. Well, that is uncomfortable as all hell. These are harder to do straight arm, but keep them straight. 17. There's 147 beats on that one. Alright. Get up and get a little potassium going here. Oh. These get me more than any of the front, rear, or side. Whew. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna walk this up a second here. Whew. Wow, that one smoked me. All right. 107 beats. Okay. 106. Let me get the weights up here. Fifteeners. I'm at 25:05 minutes, 123 active calories, and 101 beats. So, do about 12 of these. I might do like 7 or 8, and then do the next 4 or 5, a little bit on the quicker side, like I did with the front delts, but. See how my jittery energy is basically peeling out of me. Definitely rips the twitchiness out of a person. And I'm like top of the rung when it comes to like anxiety, twitchy, nervous energy. So if it does it for me, it'll do it for any of you twitchy nightmares. Oh shit. Oh, my rib cage. Oh. Ah. Okay. Let me sit down here and let it drop a little bit more. Oh. All right. Alright. Keeps popping between 98 and 102 beats, so give it a sec here. Plus, when my spine is hurting more than normal and or rib cage, because when my spine hurts or it's attached to my ribs, it makes my ribs hurt as well. It's more painful to breathe as well, like, because even though my rib cage doesn't expand like normal, even any amount of pressure my lungs put on my ribs and push them out a little bit, it hurts to the point where like it's really hard to breathe. So it's not like super hard there yet, but it's aggravating to all hell, that's for sure. Like right in the middle of my thoracic vertebrae there, right in the middle there, right in the, you know, like middle to like lower thoracic vertebrae, right in the kind of middle of my spine where my ribs are attached. So, alright, I'm at 95 beats. Okay, here we go. See how far I can roll on this pig. Again, how do you feel before, during, and after, right? A rep, a set, the exercise, and the workout in general. Continually evaluating your body. So, alright. There we go. Alright, pause at 6. Okay. On the downswing, grab another 12 or 6. Oh. Okay. That was not good quality ones there. Cause I'm kind of beating the shit out of me here, so those quality wise in my brain says those sucked. Alright, let me grab the 17 and a half. I don't know why, I just did a side delt for some reason, are screwing with me today, so. Like I'm not able to give it that like extra oomph at the end, you know what I mean? It's so, like, I should have been able to do at least 8 or 9 of those, of the 15s, and then the extra handful at the end. and I just like got to like 6, and it just like the way I was feeling, I had to stop, right? And getting to those 6 didn't feel that quality of ups and downs, and then the last 6, it wasn't jiving with my head. So same thing, I'm gonna try to get 10 of these. I'll probably do it 5 and then pause and do another 5. We'll see though. It's really pissing me off though. But it does also hurt too, because my chest is hurting right on the sides and around here because of the dips the other day. So, I mean, that's not the problem though. It's like a blood pressure issue or something. So we'll just take it again by feel. How do you feel before, during, and after? That's why I was pausing and kind of shafting on my reps there. Even though I got the reps in, they weren't, because the other last week I did like 13 or 14. I felt fine, felt great. But again, you got to continually evaluate your body and how you feel, because you can't just, willy-nilly, especially if you're not feeling, right on par. So, and my heart's been hanging out a little higher than normal right now. A pinch above normal, which it doesn't say much because it, I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's do these. All right. I'm not scared to do these. I'm a little like hesitant to do these this next set. So I'm gonna straight out go for like what I did with the 15s and go a little faster on the upswing initially. Try to get the 5 out of the way, and then try to slam the other 5. But again, all by feel. If I can only do a certain amount, that's all I'll do. So I'm at 34:53 minutes, 165 active calories, 166 active calories, and 103 beats. And I think it has a lot to do with also the pain in my back and not being able to breathe as normal, so to speak, as I normally can. It's really pissing me off. I can't breathe as deeply as I normally can. It doesn't say much about my deep breathing anyways. I'm at 93, 94 beats right now. See, because I woke up this morning and I was slightly dizzy when I woke up. And that's kind of been throwing me off today with not just the exercise, but everything. And that only happens, I've correlated it many times. It's only I only wake up dizzy, like disoriented feeling, when I don't get good sleep. And I only get like 5 to like 6.5 if I'm lucky hours every night. I rarely reach a 7 hour, 8 hour, 9 hour mark. And last night I woke up a shit ton last night. And every time I woke up, it was one of those times where like, when you wake up, you're like bug-eyed feeling, And I did that like 4 times last night. Not where you wake up and you're tired and you're groggy and you stumble to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, you stumble back to bed and you pass out right away. I was like, bang, like wide awake. All 4 times. Like I was just riding light sleep all night. And I was never getting the correct, deep sleep that your body needs to recover, and the REM sleep for your brain to recover. Um, so I've been a little disoriented today because of that. And that only happens when I don't get quality sleep. When I don't get because if I get 5.5 hours of sleep, but I actually get good deep and REM sleep, I'm okay. But I can't ride that low of sleep for very long, and then I get this way. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to do because I'm still feeling a little funny here. So let's try this here. Not really an oxygen issue. It's just I don't even know if I could do that the second one or this last set. I'll set it up and try to do one or two and then see how I feel. But the way my damn head feels, all swimmy and disoriented, this is really pissing me the fuck off. I hate when this happens. And I did nothing I did different the night before. Usually crap like this happens when you eat something late or eat something sugary late or do something do something different late, something that will disturb your sleep. So, alright, let's see how this works here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, stepping. And then I'm going to try to get another 3, maybe 4. This is pissing me the fuck off. I hate when this happens. Goddamn sleep. Sleep is elusive to me, and I just can never get good sleep, ever. And then I ride the line of always feeling like this because I never get good sleep. I've tried not eating anything, from 5 o'clock in the evening on to see if food or drink or anything works. It's nothing. I've tried the melatonin crap. I've tried every herb out there for sleep, the passion flowers and all that crap. Nothing. It just, but I'll never try that Ambien or any of that crap. That you don't want to try really heavy drugs for that. That's, that's last resort really, but you don't want to. So let's try another 3 or 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'm going to hold it again and maybe try another 3 in another couple seconds here. So maybe I can get at least 9, 10 out of this shot, even though it's half-assed garbage reps. But it feels good. It feels pretty decent doing it this way, even though it's... God damn it. Fucking sleep. So all you people that think you get crappy sleep and you're getting 6.5, 7 hours and that's your crappiest sleep, well fuck you. All us other people that are getting 4 to 6 hours every night. All the time and never touching the 7-hour mark, but once a year, if that. Hands are getting sweaty. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. God damn it. It just fucking pisses me off. Alright, rear delts. If I can do these alright, we'll see. 12s, I'll just stick with 15, 12, and 10 reps. I won't try doing any more. I want to just keep it right at level so I can complete all of these without feeling too shitty, hopefully. That's really pissed me off. But a workout's a workout. I mean, God damn it. It's like when my body runs on shitty sleep for... It depends, right? Like, you know, if you're like riding 6 hours, give or take, handful of minutes, for a while, you can ride that pretty decent and not feel too shitty, right? But if you pop a couple of 5s in there and even a couple of 4s, and you do, you know, it's paying attention to your sleep patterns and how much you sleep nightly, and then where your breaking point is, where you start feeling, you know, like where I start feeling like this. Now I got all these other health issues that probably are playing into the whole thing as well, so. Okay, let me move this so you can see the damn thing, if I can actually do them or not. Okay. Alright. Where the hell's... Okay. I'm at... That says 47.21. This says 44.36. 208 active calories and 101 beats. So 15, 12, 10. I'm not going to try pushing myself over. Just try to get the sets in, or the reps in, and then be done. Because obviously I'm feeling crappy enough to where I cannot complete a super good quality workout today. Started out fine, but before I came in here, I was feeling like that. So, and when I got in here, I wasn't feeling too bad. But like moment of waking up, when I stayed awake at like 6:16 or 6:14 or something. But waking up those 4 times, just bug-eyed, like I just came out of light sleep type of thing. And I looked at that and basically correlated everything how I felt. So alright, let's see how this works. Stick with the 15, 12, and 10. I don't know, because it'll be hanging my head forward as well, so I don't know how well no more that'll mess me up or not. I don't know. So, but I better hurry up because I'm about ready to piss myself. So, alright. 15. These already suck, these fucking rear delts. I think that was 15. No, those didn't feel bad. Maybe it is a blood pressure thing. having my head hung over more blood was in my head. When I was doing the or the side delts is when I was getting less blood to my head. Like I said, I need my fucking iron checked as well, because you know that's has a lot to do with red blood cell production and you know the function of the red blood cell and all the other bullshit that goes along with it. So I take all the other supplements required for it, as well as iron every day, but iron pills are just junk in my opinion. They don't really do anything to keep your or bring your iron levels up. If you're normal, healthy, and you know your iron just like dips down a little bit here and there, but it's still in the normal, sure, an iron pill will help, right? But you know when you're totally fucked, it doesn't really do much. Especially when your body's working against you to not keep the iron in your system and the blood in your system. So, alright, I'm at 40 minutes, 227 active calories, and 108 beats. So let's just get this fucking thing over with here. Alright. Okay. One more potassium pop here. You can really tell when you take your electrolytes while you're working out. Like you can really tell like the function of your muscles, the concentration you have during your workout, and all kinds of shit. So, alright. Alright, I will stick to 12-ish of these. 12. And then I'll stick to 10 of the 17 and a halves. Just rolled 50 minutes here. Get this fucking thing on. Get below. There you go, 97. Jesus. It's hanging out at 100 beats to 102 and kept bing, 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 bing between the two. All right. I'll put you down here. All right. Shoot for 12. Damn, I hate getting a shitty workout like this due to the fact that I can't fucking sleep at night correctly. That really bugs the shit out of me. Alright, here we go. Let's get this fucker over with. Knew that was gonna happen. Son of a bitch. One of the worst feelings in the world. I hate it. Not getting a good quality workout when there's no reason for it. But the fact that, you know, my dumbass can't sleep at night. Fuck. me tell you, the sleep is unbelievably important. I just read an article, actually. They said, literally yesterday, it said if you could work out or get good sleep, which one should you do? And they always kept pushing to sleep. Sleep. If you could do one or the other, they say get to sleep. And I fully agree. Get to sleep so you can exercise correctly. And one and done, one more and I'm done. Thank God, because this is pissing me off. This is really pissing me off. So get the sleep in so your body is refreshed in order for you to exercise. Because what I've realized when I had that Oura Ring on, I ran that for a year and then the battery just went to garbage shit, and so I stopped wearing it. And focusing on the stress thing that it had, the algorithms for that, it was actually making me more stressed. So get rid of those things. That's why I like Apple, is they don't have all that stress garbage on there. They just give you the raw data and you can do your own stuff with the raw data. That's what you want. Because it doesn't use some bullshit algorithm that you don't know if it's correct or not, telling you how stressed you are. What the hell was I just gonna say? I was gonna say something. So, something about sleep and exercise. I don't know. Fuck. See what I mean? Oh, deep sleep helps your body recover. REM sleep helps your brain recover. If you're lacking REM sleep, you're gonna be a scrambled brain moron. If you don't get the correct deep sleep, your body's not gonna recover from your exercises, let alone just your normal day activities the previous day. And again, I've correlated that over years of paying attention to the trackers and how good or bad I sleep. Because I get enough shitty sleep where I can actually tell what's not correctly functioning the next day. And my REM and deep sleep are garbage. I think my REM and deep sleep are in the like 30 to 40 minute range. So, a lot of light sleep, and of course a lot of bug-eyed waking up. So, alright, let's fucking do this bullshit, finish it. Let's do 10 of these and get the fuck out of here, because I'm pissed off that my workout sucked today because I can't get quality sleep. Alright. Shh. Okay, and I'll probably end up whacking this again here. Okay. $10, if I can. God damn it, that sucked. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I can't do this anymore. This is pissing me off. I'm done. I am fucking done. Done and pissed off. Alright, I am fucking done. pissed off and done. God damn it. Let me show you my shitty fucking shoulder workout for Wednesday. That says 1 hour, and this says here's my Wednesday shitty shoulder workout. Pissed off and shitty. So it's 8:38 in the morning, 57:47, 270 active calories, 123 beats still. So 271 active calories. 272. Wednesday shoulder day. Which in the grand scheme of things, if you're looking at the active calories burned, that's a decent, really good workout actually. But quality-wise, it fucking blew. I absolutely fucking hated today's workout. And this is the first time in, well, since I recently started back up again. It's been, a month or so. This is the first day that has actually been just downright fucking blow-ass shitty. But as a whole, over the past handful of years, this has probably been 1 out of maybe a dozen times in the past at least 2 years that it just sucked due to lack of sleep and my body not recovering correctly and my mind not recovering correctly due to lack of sleep. It really fucking pisses me off, as I rely on this exercise for my body to be as homeostasis, as equilibrium balanced as possible. And let's just hope I can sleep. And you think, regardless of how, much pain I'm in or discomfort I'm in from any of my diseases, you think of trashing myself in the gym every day and just roasting myself besides today. I'd get good sleep, right? I do everything right. I don't eat after a certain point, I don't do this, I don't do that. I try to follow all the, steps to actually get good sleep, all right? But again, I can't predict how bad my spine's gonna hurt, if I could breathe correctly, my bowel condition, how even my, lymphedema in my legs. I can't predict any of this shit, You can't predict anything. Hell, a fire alarm could go off in your house, or a smoke detector, whatever, you know what I mean? Dog could start barking, whatever. But I've had a lot of things, wake you up, jar you awake, and still end up getting good sleep. So I highly recommend, before you ever start exercising, if you haven't started exercising, try locking your sleep down as best as possible. Get as good a sleep as you possibly can. Get a tracker. If you just wear it at night, fine. If you don't wear it throughout the day, I don't give a shit, whatever. But get it and try to track. I don't recommend getting something that records stress, because all that does is make you more stressed. It really, when I stopped wearing that fucking ring, a lot of my anxiety went away. And I've read articles say people had the same issue. So I like Apple stuff. They give you the raw data and you do with what you will, which is beautiful. That's exactly what you want. You just want to get the raw data, and you can do your own calculations in your head on what's going on in your body and whatnot due to, whatever happened with sleep or your heart rate or blood oxygen or whatever the hell it is. So anyways, today was Wednesday, shitty shoulder day. And tomorrow is Thursday, leg day, and Friday is back day. So I'm hoping, praying I can get at least, even if I get 5.5 hours tonight, but I get more deep in REM sleep to recover my body and mind enough to where I'm not feeling disoriented today and fucking with my whole exercise and basically the rest of my day as well. That'll be fantastic. Anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. I'll try, and I love y'all.